What's up, fam? I'm Matt from Coasters Brews, and this is episode 2 of Tailgate Talk. What do you think of the weather, man? The weather's been nice down here, right? So much better than snow back home.
I mean, I'm sweating my little egghead forehead off, but this is fine. Way better than 2 feet of snow.
Palm trees, though. Palm trees.
So many palm trees, man.
So many. What did you think of Hagrid's, dude? First time on Hagrid's.
Not to be dramatic, but I would die for Hagrid's.
Hagrid's.
And that's that on that.
What a good ride. So it looks like Sarah should be here any second now. Pretty cool because I'm dying to get back on some coasters.
Coasters? They're called rollers.
Sure.
Dude, I said weather issue, not screw you.
Oh, okay. I must have read the text wrong. Sorry. Okay, fam. Like I said, we had to move on from SeaWorld yesterday because there was apparently a weather issue. She didn't say screw me in the text message.
I may have said screw you.
We're at Islands of Adventure at Universal Orlando. Gabby, show the views.
Wait, let's show the best view of all though. Oh no. Okay, but do you see my makeup? Okay. Did I wake up at 5 a.m. to do this? Yes. Oh, really? Can we just do like random Oh, are we square dance? Do you know how to square dance?
Brought beers.
No, I'm
I brought beers.
I did that way, okay? Tell us if you would prefer roller coasters or beers if you had to pick one out of the two. For the rest of your life, you only get one. What is it? Roller coasters or beers? Yeah. Roller coasters or beers?
I choose one, but yeah, both.
Dude, that's not the question.
Yeah, that's not the question, dude. What?
I'm gonna be the odd one out. I'd say roller coasters.
I'd say roller coasters as well, honestly. I'd say roller
Right, I'm just
coasters
throwing it
as
I'm choosing
well.
a beer.
Hey, my man, I'm with you too, dude. I'm like right behind
Oh,
you.
me too with a beer, shit.
No, I'm actually choosing roller coasters, but I agree with you.
I'm
Wait,
choosing.
how can you...
I'm not gonna blame him for
I'm
like
choosing
taking
roller coaster.
Okay, roller coasters. Nobody beer?
No,
Wait.
I'd say it depends on the
It has to be like a really good beer and
Yeah,
a
it's gotta
really
be a
shitty
damn
roller
good
coaster.
beer. Yeah.
damn good beer like Miller Lite.
No.
Okay, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm the vice president of G-Force. I'm also part of Coaster Studios, which that's not public knowledge as of right now, but by the time this airs, it will be. So yay. I actually grew up in Ocean City, New Jersey, right on the boardwalk. So I had all my little boardwalk parks, but my home park was Great Adventure. That's actually where the love affair began. Just like you, actually. I actually went with the band in middle school, and me and my best friend Nikki, we were like, okay, we're gonna go on our first like upside down roller coaster. We've never done it at that point. So we went on, of all things, the Great American Scream Machine. I am so sorry. I know, literally the worst ride ever. And I got off it and I was like, well, that's not fun. I don't like that. And we're like, okay, well, we'll give it a chance. So we went around, did a couple other things, got on El Toro. It was a moment. It was a whole moment. And then, you know, I kind of, and then kind of like forgot about it for a little while until there was an ad that came out that was like, buy 3, get 1 free annual passes for Six Flags. And I had just been like focused on going back. And I knew I didn't have a car and I didn't have friends that had money to go. So I was like, you know what? My Christmas present this year is gonna be buying 3 friends annual passes for Great Adventure, including someone who had a car to get me there. And then I ended up marathoning El Toro that night, whatever the first night, we ended up going like 8 or 9 times in the back row. And like the rest is history. It was just
Fun fact
love
about
at first ride.
Fun fact about El Toro, I've actually rode it in 06 before they got rid of the trim brake that they actually have at the top of it. They have a trim brake like Lightning Rod does. Like Lightning Rod does, El Toro does the same exact thing.
I kind of forgot you were old, I'm not gonna lie.
I am.
I totally forgot.
I am old.
In 06, I was 11. I was 9. Oh, you're
I
more
was-
of a baby
Yeah,
than me.
I was
baby.
16.
I'm the baby.
He's an old guy.
We can
Grandpa,
cut it.
not over here.
We can cut it here.
We don't need to cut it here. Let's make more old jokes, guys. Leave your old joke in the comments
That's it.
for us. Thank you.
Cameras off.
You guys recording?
Anyone want $5 to hold the
Recording.
camera? Anyone want $5 to hold the tripod? $5 going
$5.
once. $10 going once. Twice. Sold to that guy.
All we need is someone to hold the tripod. Don't blow over, buddy.
All right. I am Gabby. I'm originally from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. But I live in Connecticut, and I got into roller coasters because I rode King Car with my grandfather, who's 72 years old. He got me on it, and I fell in love with him right then and there. And then we rode it consecutively like 5 times in a row. And my grandpa is a lot cooler than any of you.
Grandpa rode the car.
Yeah, my grandpa is obsessed with roller coasters. Fun fact, actually, when he came to Universal like 10 years ago, my grandpa actually lost his glasses on the Hulk and then spent the rest of our vacation blind as a bat.
I love that.
But it was worth it. He did not complain.
She's also my girlfriend.
Actually older than Amber was.
Girls,
Guy.
it's question time.
Okay.
All right.
Bring it on.
Hey. All right. These are from our Twitter. Coaster365. Nice guy. Met him. What are some ways in which you guys can help, support, and contribute to G-Force and any subsequent projects?
Wait, guys?
Guys, specifically?
Like guys as in
Guys, he
males?
wants to pretty much know how he wants to know how guys can contribute to G-Force.
Like
That
the
was a
movement-
struggle.
Yeah, like, okay.
All right, let me say it again. He wants to know how guys can contribute to G-Force.
Oh, sure.
Well, I mean, really? I mean, like, in the general scheme of, like, things, like, call out, like, wrongful behavior. If you see it, say something. Too many guys stay silent, especially if they're, like, your friends or something. You're like, oh, haha, just a joke. It's usually not a joke. Other people will see it, you know. Use your voice to uplift the women in your life, your friends, your family, you know.
Yeah, generally speaking, just hold people accountable. Like, I know it totally sucks to have to acknowledge that somebody in your life, especially someone close to you, is engaging in a less than desirable behavior, but it is our responsibility. It's your responsibility as a human being, as a member of this community, as an ally of G-Force, as an ally of the female community, and honestly, other males who have to deal with sexual harassment and assault. It's not just
Exactly.
a female issue.
Hence why they definitely need to speak up.
Exactly. Just to hold people accountable. Don't let things slide. I know it can be an uncomfortable conversation to have sometimes, to just be like, hey, what you just said right there was not okay.
Yeah, and if
What
we
you
don't,
just said, not okay.
people aren't held accountable, that's how we let it keep happening over and over again. Like, let's cut the pattern when it's happening right then and there.
And other than that, just on like a, smaller scale, like we're trying to build a community, a larger community, as far as like our Facebook group and getting people involved with the Ace events. So if you know any females that might not know about G-Force, a simple way to help is just to spread the word. Spread the word of God for us. Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, I feel like a way guys can definitely contribute is if you hear something, you gotta say it immediately. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let somebody know that is into the community. You know?
That was it.
No doubt, no doubt.
Next question.
All right, these guys called the Drunk Riders Podcast, aka losers of the Kentucky Kingdom Beer Pong event, asked, how did you two come together and work through G-Force from a creation standpoint?
We really just like bounce off ideas off each other. Like when I come up with something, I always go to you and ask you what you think. It's very collaborative.
You have a nice little group chat.
Yes.
But if you want to go like way, way back, like how did we meet each other?
Oh,
Yeah.
Nickelback.
It was literally over Nickelback.
Over Nickelback.
Yeah, and I started sending her or posting videos of me like lip syncing Nickelback, and
Because I love Nickelback, hence my Twitter account. If you don't know what the name is, it's literally Nickelback fan account. I'm not over exaggerating. I actually adore Nickelback.
Loves it.
Love them.
I mean, I don't understand the hate, but
So that's how we bonded at first.
yeah, we did, and we kind of decided because she had already had the idea of the all ladies ride, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
that's
remember who. Someone tagged me and it was like, hey, like you should check this out. I'm like, oh, well, dope. Of course, I want to be a part of that. And we started talking to each other, and we just kind of clicked, and we're like, all right, we're gonna sit together, we're gonna ride together.
So we got to ride front row on the.
We did, and then you were in collaboration with Taylor and Alec because you were doing graphic design, and they're obviously involved with Costa Studios. And the idea was born with the three of them, and then they reached out to me, and they're like, we want another female involved, and naturally, like, I'm friends with them too, and I'm friends with Gabby, so it just seemed like a natural collaboration for all of us. So that's kind of how the relationship was born. I hope that answers your question. The drunk riders, what is that what they're called? Who?
Yeah, they seem like they really suck at beer pong. Alright, yeah.
Stop bringing that up.
Alright, I'm out of beer. We gotta go to the bar. Alright, next question from Aaron K. When do you think G-Force events will kick off, and would there be any in Pennsylvania or Jersey?
Yeah, definitely. That's actually a great question. So I've been in contact with some regional reps from ACE, as well as the people in charge of ACE Cares, which is more on like the charitable side. They work with like Give Kids the World and other charities like that. And we're gonna make the G-Force sponsored all ladies ride a regular part of ACE sponsored events. So we got to start small and work our way up to having it be a part of every ACE like region. So not really sure where we're going to start. Most likely it'll be like the smaller regions because it's easier to coordinate. They have less going on when there's less people involved. So that'll probably be where we start, and it'll grow to be essentially anywhere that there's an ACE event. You can eventually expect that there will be a G-Force sponsored part of ERT regularly. So yes, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, you are included in that. And I'm from New Jersey, so I'm definitely going to make sure that New Jersey is a part of that.
I'm from Connecticut, so I'm pretty close, and I'm always in New Jersey.
She also wants to know specifically around Dorney or Great Adventure. I feel like you kind of answered that.
Yeah, it just depends where the ACE events are. Like if there's an ACE event at Dorney or Great Adventure, yeah. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Also, Lake Compounds. You
Lake
are
Compounds,
in Connecticut. Lake Compounds is a very big park with a great coaster.
Very big.
Well, big park like people want to go to ride.
Boulder Dash is very awesome.
What?
Boulder Dash, you will love it. You will love it.
Oh, great.
Stop it.
All right, now I have my specific questions. All right, so me and Gabby are part of Coast of the Brew, so these questions are kind of for you, Sarah. So, where's the YouTube channel?
Where's my YouTube channel? So that was actually something that I had been thinking about for a while, just based on the response that I got to being in Taylor's vlogs. A lot of people just being like, when are you going to start doing your own thing? Because I'm only in some of them, not all of them. And as time went on, me and Taylor got to talking and realized that the chemistry between us is so good on camera, and like we have so much fun together, obviously, that it just made sense. Like the natural next step was for me to become a part of Costa Studios, which, like I said, that's not public knowledge right now, but it will be by the end of the week. And this isn't coming out until after that, so we're good.
Or is it?
Oh, is it? He's gonna break the news. And
I'm going to break the news.
Yeah, so no YouTube channel for me personally, but I will definitely be doing my own vlogs now for Costa Studios, as well as, you know, the normal sailor bullshit that everyone loves, that we love. So,
We look forward to them.
Me too.
We look forward to them. Last question. What is with the whole sailor?
So what do you want to know about it? Just like how it came to be?
Yeah, how did it happen? What is it? Why are you guys dressed as sailors?
So Sailor is a ship name that the fans of Costa Studios dubbed upon Taylor and I because of our names. We put them together and it's Sailor, which is really funny because a sailor is someone on a ship, and a ship is what we have, whatever a ship means. I don't know. I actually just learned this year what a ship meant. My sister had to teach me, and Taylor didn't know either. So everyone's like, "We're shipping you guys." We're like, "What does that mean?" So funny enough, all of it happened because we were on a trip to Dollywood, which was our first trip we ever took together. I'd met him one time before that, and I actually thought he was super annoying. And I was like, "We're not gonna travel with that guy, are we?" And Scott's like, because you know, Scott and I worked together for Coaster Force, and we were helping with the documentary. At the time, I had no idea that was gonna be a thing.
The RMC documentary.
Yeah, I didn't know that I was helping with it because me and Scott are partners at work, and then we're like helping him with that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to travel with this guy. He annoys the balls off of me, and I still think that, Taylor, if you're watching. But
If only he'd drink beer.
yeah, right. But yeah, right. That'd be awesome. He'll stick to his cheer wine for now. Whatever.
What is that?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. He said he's gonna give it to me next time we hang out. Whatever.
He really drinks that?
Yeah, he really does.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that.
I don't even know.
Taylor,
what it is.
cheers then, dude, if you're watching.
Cheer wines. Anyway, So we did, after we were done at Dollywood doing our filming for the lightning rod portion of the documentary, we ended up going over to Mountain Monster, which is like this cool setup in Pigeon Forge where it's got a drop tower, it's got a saddle swing, it's got what else does it have there? I don't know, I can't remember, it's been a while. But we
like
did
a
vlogs.
bungee jump place.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty
So
wild.
we did, we're like all putting cameras on the rod for Coaster Force, and Taylor's like, he's like, do you want to go ride this stuff with me really quick? I just need like another person in the vlog with me. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And like I said, we were just getting to know each other.
You probably did it exactly like that too.
Yeah, too, like, well, it's either me or Scott, and no offense, Scott, but I'm definitely the prettier one out of the two of us. So, yeah, so we ended up going and riding those 3 rides together, and we didn't really think anything of it. We were just kind of being ourselves and, you know, like I said, just getting to know each other and having fun on camera. And then when the videos went up, he literally texted me like 20 minutes later, and he goes, comment section now. And I'm like, okay. And the freaking explosion of love that we got for this, like,
That's how we found out.
chemistry. Yeah, this chemistry that we had.
Was that video?
Yeah,
That's how
exactly.
we found out you even existed.
That's how the
I'll
world
never
found out that I
forget.
existed. And it was like my like birth into this community. I was like coming out the womb right there on
Dude,
Coaster
Drew was like,
Studios.
did you see this girl from Coaster Force? Like, I've never seen her before.
Yeah, and like
I
no,
know,
and things have clearly escalated since then, and we went from not really knowing each other to where we are now, and that's kind of how the whole sailor thing happened. And we've obviously had a lot of fun with it, like doing the sailor costumes, which normally is like a cop-out Halloween costume. It's really easy to do, but for us it was pretty epic.
It was funny. I
Yeah.
enjoyed the his Halloween vlog too, where like you guys walk in, you're like, oh, like I
They were like,
did it.
hey,
Yeah,
you're dressed like that too? No
Fun.
way. Yeah, we did the
It's
Titanic
cool.
sequence.
Yeah, the Titanic sequence is hilarious.
Yeah, but since then, like, since our little, like, you know, introduction to the internet together, we've traveled all over the place together in the past, like, 8 months, and wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah, Taylor's a cool,
Aw.
Taylor's a cool cat.
He's alright. He's okay. Nah, we love him.
Oh my god, that whole thing's pretty funny
So
now.
there you have it, kids.
That's where Sailor came from, guys.
And it lives on.
Hey. Alright guys, that's it for Tailgate Talk, episode number 2. Sarah, Gabby, thanks for joining me. Sarah, we just have one more question. Are you and Taylor dating?
Oh my god, I've been waiting for someone to ask me this. Okay, so.
Okay, well, we have to go to Hagrid's right now, so we gotta go.
We gotta cut! We gotta cut!
We gotta go.
Sorry, guys.
23. I took her out. It was a Friday night. To get the feeling right.